Well, it turns out Ron DeSantis and the Republicans running the state of Florida were actually right. And we now have hard, confirmed evidence that yes, at least one teacher here in the state of Florida was attempting to politically indoctrinate children into Trumpism. That's right. Ron DeSantis has been on his crusade to get rid of all these teachers trying to invoke their own political ideology on students. And the first case we get, of course, is a conservative trying to tell children that, whoa, we don't know if the 2020 election was stolen or not, so you can't say that Trump is lying about it. That is literally what happened in a take-home, I believe it was a take-home quiz or take-home lesson, whatever it was. Let me read it. This lesson, by the way, was handed out, this is Bradenton, Florida, R. Dan Nolan Middle School. Handed out this homework assignment, one of the classes, to 6th grade students. Now, it was handed out by a substitute teacher, the reports claim, and I'll get more to that in a moment. But here is what the lesson was teaching. It was, how does a historian work? There were words like evidence, source, primary source, secondary source, reliable source, and point of view, as well as bias. So they were trying to, show, hey, this is what historians do. We got to figure out, facts, the sources, the primary sources, the bias. So question number 7 on this take-home assignment. The media is often biased and will add words that persuade you to think one way or another. Read these 2 statements made by reporters after the 2020 election. President Trump made claims that the 2020 election was stolen. President Trump made false claims that the 2020 election was stolen. The first sentence is just giving you information, while the second leads you to believe he is wrong before you have all the facts. So this lesson, again handed out by a substitute, is trying to say that, whoa, you can't have preconceived notions about something that we all already know didn't happen. Woohoo, cool your jets there, kiddos. Now, this is a lesson in history, by the way. So I'm pretty sure you could have dug a little further beyond, earlier than 2020 to find evidences of bias that weren't politically motivated here in the United States. I seem to remember an event that happened in Germany where, bias and propaganda played a big role in it. Maybe that's familiar. Maybe that's historical. I don't know. I mean, Russia, you could have literally just picked anything out of the Russian headlines from today and shown the bias of the media. You didn't have to do this. Like, there's a million other things you could have done instead of trying to imply to the children that it's not false to say the 2020 election was stolen. That, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact indoctrination. The parents, not just the parents of one kid, all the parents pretty much were outraged. They called the school, they called the county. The principal says, whoa, we're going to look into this. All right, well, we're going to look into it. The school board says, whoa, this isn't cool. And that's about the extent of their statement. But under Florida law, this is not just not cool, it's illegal. It's illegal, and you can actually lose your teacher's license for it. They passed that trying to get these liberal teachers that were allegedly indoctrinating kids, which isn't a thing that's happening. And I know because not only do I have many relatives, including a spouse in the Florida school system, I'm also a product of the Florida school system. It's not a thing that happens. There's no liberal indoctrination anywhere. But apparently there is conservative indoctrination. And because of the way the law was written that Ron DeSantis signed, this person could end up losing their teacher's license forever. But back to the substitute issue, right? All the reports have said a substitute did this. A substitute handed it out. It was a sub. Substitutes don't plan the lessons. Substitutes do not create the content that gets sent home with the kids. Again, my extensive knowledge and years of experience, I even did an internship at a Florida middle school. Those aren't things that happen. Substitutes take whatever they're given and do that. So don't blame this on the substitute. All right, unless you have evidence that the substitute created this themselves, which could be possible. It's very unlikely, but it's the teacher that likely did this and had it ready for the sub to hand out. But this is indoctrination under Florida law. I'm pretty sure this is illegal now. So the school needs to do better than just, oh, we'll look into it. Nah, you messed up, your teacher messed up, and because of the political party that teacher very clearly supports, you may have taught your last lesson in this state forever. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.